Alright, yo, it is Amity yet again. We're using star because it's a star drawing again. Oh my god. If you saw the last one, I went over this little PNG model I got going on, and talked a little bit about star. So today, my little star doodle for the day, basically star in her little pose, and she is trying to do voodoo. It is based off an ICP song. Yeah, that's just what she does. That's what she be doing. She's got a little bag, I think. I'm trying to remember what I put in the bag. You got a little stretch voodoo doll, which is her boyfriend. Yeah, she's got Eye of a Crow in a bag. She's got these nice little boots. As you know, we gotta have our boots. I pretty much always draw her, like, Star's whole thing. She's got her two pigtails, and she's got little hair wisps, two little hair wisps in front of her eyes, and always has a star on her clothes if she can. I've been in some servers where they have no star clothing. That's depressing. Depressing. But, yeah, normally those servers don't work out for me anyway. There's like a fine line between having too much clothing options and not enough clothing options in 5M. I find that if there's too many clothing options, then somebody's using the server as a dress-up game more than a RP server. And you might be like, oh, that's not fair. Nah, like, you learn. It's been in two now. I don't know, I've been in a few now like that. It goes for the guy clothes too, it's not just girl clothes. You can kind of tell if it's like a girl doing it or a guy doing it, basically. Because, like, if it's a guy clothing person, there'll be a ton of guy clothes. There'll also be typically a lot of chick clothes, but, like, honestly, I don't think the guys are as bad as about putting the, like, super realistic bodies in there. I don't know. I think it depends on if they have, like, a girlfriend or not. Like, it sounds weird, but there's a lot of, like, wannabe internet gangster kind of things in GTA RP. And it's just interesting. Things that I normally wouldn't have an issue with, like, get super, like, just excess, man. Just excess of stuff. But, yeah, so I find that the female clothing, there's, like, a nice little middle ground. If I can find enough little star pieces, I'm happy. Honestly, I don't like changing my clothes that often. I just need some ridiculous, like, shit and some stars. That's all I really want. And I want this specific hairstyle, which is typically in most servers. Of varying pigtail lengths, It's not always super long, sometimes it is. I've only found my hoodie in one server, and that server closed down, and they ended up hating me, and my whole group, and then everybody that wasn't their group, and then they shut down the server and started playing Second Life, so, that kind of tells you what you need to know about that. So I could not ask for this hoodie, which sucks, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's just a Stars hoodie, basically. I need it. Yeah, I like giving her a little angry expression. Like, she's really concentrating on this. She's trying to get good at it. She'd raise the dead, but she ain't that good yet. Anyway. But yeah, one issue I have, like how I was saying about the unrealistic body types. Like, normally I don't really care that much. Video game, whatever. As long as there's something I can use, you can have whatever you want. Alright? Whatever. You can have all the BBL bodies you can have, as long as I have a normal looking, like, average person I can be. Alright? As long as I don't have to have the smallest waist in the world like, honestly, some of the models, like, oh my god, like, some of the waists I don't get uncomfortable normally, but some of those waists are so small that it almost does make me uncomfortable. I'm just like, God, like, what are you doing? Like, there's supposed to be a little bit of realism here, man. Like, I know it's GTA RP. It doesn't gotta be super realistic, but, like, come on, dude. You can't have a waist that, like, I could put 2 hands together and make, and then have just the biggest ass I've ever seen, and then the biggest, but it doesn't make sense, and it looks weird. It's like you're not a good cartoon character. I don't know. That's my personal opinion, obviously. You can disagree. Like I said, I normally don't care too much if there's other types. The servers I've had issues with don't have the other types. Like, Star, how I make her in 5M, like, she's, like, kind of crackhead skinny, but not, if that makes sense. Like, I know it's not the best way to put it, but that's pretty much, like, she's pretty skinny, and she doesn't really have boobs or an ass, alright? She's kind of like a plank. That, you know. And one of the servers I was in, like, the clothing options were so limited if you didn't want to have giant boobs. Which was kind of lame, because I'm just like, I don't want to look like that. It's fine if they do, but, like, why do I have to look like that? It makes me feel weird. I actually don't want a bunch of dudes, like, bothering me. And it's also weird that sometimes they are, because, like, it is a video game. You realize this ain't real life. I'm not into the whole ERP thing, man. Oh, the background is an ICP song. A head from a newt, wing from a bat, a tongue from a snake, a tail from a rat, a neck from a chicken, eye from a crow, and a little itty-bitty little bit of Fago. Probably fucked that up, and I didn't do it singing, but that's what I put in the background. So, it's lyrics. I do that a lot. This is, like, personal art anyway, so it's kind of fine. And then the next one is Star freaking the fuck out. Panicking. Just, gremlin scream. I don't know. I like this one. It's just a little unhinged, and I just kind of think it's funny, and I like it. Yeah. No, that's pretty much all there is to it. I just think it's cute. I think this is a really quick one. This one took me like 15-20 minutes. Yeah. And also, like, I've had a lot of friends that, have, like, characters that, you know, are more, like, sexier characters, and that's totally chill with me, and we'll be friends and all that. I just need the option to not have to look like that. Most of the people don't go that far. It was just that one server, people were being ridiculous. I'm just like, dude, I don't even know how you would, like, stand up straight like that. I mean, granted, as of late, I've been proven wrong. There are some people that somewhat kind of look like that, but not really. Like, there's no humanly way possible to get the waist that some of these, like, body types had, alright? And that's just my personal, you know, my gripe, I guess. Yeah. You know what? There actually needs to be, the guys need to have this. If the girls get that, the guys need to have that too. Where are the guy reveals? Like, can they have that in the game? Like, I don't think it's fair that only we get to do that. I'd actually be fine if it was, like, around the board, because it'd be kind of funny, but also, you know, like, what if they want them? What if they want that? Like, what, you know, they should be allowed to. I want to see it. I want to see it in 5M. I'm gonna learn to 3D model, and it's over for y'all. We're gonna have the best clothing. Honestly, I'm surprised there's not more, I don't know. There needs to be, I don't know what I was about to say. There needs to be more variety for, like, guy RP, to be honest. They need to branch out more, do more. But not really, but, like, I want more random... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to... I'll figure it out. I'll make a different video. I'll figure out what I'm trying to say. Oh, yeah, but here she is, screaming. We do... Okay, I'm trying to say we also need more, like, male body types, I feel like. Because if you notice, you can never really be... Even for the girls, like, there's not often can you be, like, technically overweight or anything like that, unless the server has, like, a weight mechanic. But, you have to ask for permission to do that. In one server, I saw, like, besides just, like, a BBL body type, there was, like, a actual, like, not stick skinny, person in there. You know, like slightly more overweight kind of thing, which is fine. I like that. That was cool. However, they didn't have one for the guys. You have to ask permission to use a ped model, and I think that's weird. I think you should, like, why can't I? Like, maybe there's one shirt you can do that in, you know? I don't know. It's just uncommon. But yeah, that was my video. Here, let's put it back on a. But yeah, that was my little video, my little rambling about GTA stuff nobody cares about. Since apparently GTA is dying. Just 5M, not GTA in total. We got 6 coming out soon, and that'll be cool. I'm just looking at my mouse, jumping around. Look at me. Bloop, 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 bloop. Just super stretching. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. If you want any stories or interesting things from me, or different drawings, requests, blah 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 blah. I make these videos in batches, basically, and I do not script them out, so that's gonna probably bite me in the ass later. But yeah, it's like you're talking to me. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Leave me a comment below if you feel like it, even if you think I'm super cringy and all my opinions are stupid. You know what? Who cares? You can say what you want, and we can talk about it. I don't really care. I be putting my thoughts on the internet, so it is what it is. I hope y'all have a good day. Blah 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 blah. Enjoy my art and stuff. Oh my god, my eye is way to the side. But only in the stars. Like I'm weird. Do it worse? Okay, anyway, goodbye. Blah, death.